Hi Flosstube, I'm Sally. I'm StitchySally here on YouTube and also over on Instagram. Today is Wednesday the 16th of July 2025 and this is Flosstube number 102. A very warm welcome, whether you are a new or a returning viewer. It is lovely to have you here. If you are new, I would very much appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button, obviously if you like what you see. And also like any of my videos that you might watch. I will just say sorry for the state of my hair. I'm not allowed to wash it. I'll do a bit of a life update at the end. So yeah, it's a teeny weeny bit of a mess at the moment, but anyway, that's fine. I'm not particularly bothered. I have got a finish. And just the usual whips. I don't have any new starts this time. No, I don't. So yeah, just to finish, a little bit of haul. So I will get started. So, sorry for the crinkling. I've got the rest of my fabric in there for doing these. So my finish is the October sheep from Lotus Lake Stitching's sheep calendar, which I stitch on a Friday night as part of my Friday night sheep stitch with my lovely friend Barb, and also with my lovely friend Elaine, Ellie Stitcher, and we use the hashtag StitchSheep for 2025. So I am stitching this one, October. Or should I say this is the one that I finished. And I'm stitching all of these and doing them individually on 32 count raw opalescent linen from Zweigart. Doesn't use many colours. These are the colours for all 12 months. I think, as I've said before, that should not be in there. I've picked the wrong one. And that's my October. And I love this one. I think it's so funny. Really, really cute. Love this sheep. Well, I just love sheep anyway, so, you know. So yeah, that was a finish. So, not too many more to go. 5, I think I've got 5. Sorry, excuse me. 5 to go now, so I'm doing pretty well. I mean, my original idea was to do one a month, and then I kind of changed my mind and just thought I'll keep going. So then we'll move on to whips. I shall start the November one on Friday. So my next whip is from the book In Friendship's Way by Blackbird Designs. Sorry, I should have got this out the bag before I started. And it is button box. And I stitched this on a Saturday night with my lovely friend Lainey, who is Lainey Main on Instagram. Lainey's stitching Violet's Blue. And I'm really, really enjoying this one. So I am using the DMC conversion of the chart. Lovely colours. And I'm stitching it on 32 count platinum by Zweigart. Let me tell you, as usual with me, houses or grass, it's taking some doing, and I do apologise for the light. I should have put the light on really, but it's a little bit dull this morning, and to be fair, the sun doesn't get round this way until the afternoon anyway. As you can see, I've got the roof in. I've got one colour of the bricks in. I've started on the other one. So it's going really, really well. Really, really liking it. Really pleased that I decided to stitch that. I was going to leave it a bit and then, well, I wasn't going to stitch Blackbirds for a while. I think I Blackbirded myself out. And then I changed my mind. We're allowed to do that, aren't we? We are allowed to change our minds. So, next whip is Stacy, Nash, Primitives, Rose Cottage, Sampler, Pinkeep. I'm getting on quite well with this actually. So the alphabet, I think I mentioned last time, the thread doesn't show up very well, these lighter ones in the alphabet, so I've chosen to do the same thread right, and not the alphabet, the numbers, right across for the numbers. So I have the numbers done. Oh, fly, go away. So I'm using DMC threads. It's charted for DMC and I'm just using them as charted. And I'm stitching this on, and I always have to have a look because I can never remember which one it is. It's the November 2024 Fabric of the Month from Fabrics by Crafti Kate. And there we are. So as you can see, I have got all the letters in. I'm bringing up the border as I go along. Sorry, I've got all the numbers in. Goodness gracious me, my brain. Yeah, I've got all the numbers in. I've got nearly all the letters in. I did make a mistake. So this queue obviously is only 2 threads from this border because it's got the curly bit on the bottom. So some idiot did the T the same way with the 2 fabric threads between. So then I did the U and the V and started the W the same way, so I had to unpick. But I love how that's looking. Absolutely love it. It's so pretty. And I did forget to put my 1 strand of 169 in at the bottom this week. But that's fine, I'll get to it. Oh, and I forgot actually, I have made it to 1,600 subscribers. So thank you so much to those of you who put me over that. I am not expecting it to stay at that. It will probably drop because my subscriber numbers are very up and down, but that I'm not bothered. I'm just not bothered anymore. It used to, like I said last time, it used to bother me. Doesn't anymore. Right, it's Cottage Garden Samplings, Peacock, Pinkeep. Loving this. Does take quite a lot of concentration though, I have to say. So I'm stitching this with all the called for threads. So there's DMC, all DMC, and 1 Weeks Dye Works, which is Deep Sea. And I got this from Coffee Craft Fabrics, and Megan dyed a piece of fabric especially for this. So Megan doesn't name her fabrics. And there we have it. So I have got the, have I? Yes, I've got the body of the peacock done, and I'm just moving on to these gorgeous, gorgeous feathers. Sorry, I've got to crease across that. I just love it. Absolutely love it. I just think the way the the tail just fans round the peacock. It's absolutely gorgeous. If that makes sense. I'm not entirely sure that it does, but I'm sure you can work it out. And then we have Jeannette Douglas Designs Chubby U. So I've only stitched on this once since I last filmed. I didn't stitch on it last Thursday. I just wanted something that I didn't have to concentrate on too hard. I'm stitching this with lovely Elaine, Ellie Welly Stitcher, and Penny, who is on Instagram. She's just finished it, looks absolutely amazing. So I just picked out, I think, Caper and Red Pear were the only threads that I had that are called for, and then there's one DMC. So I just picked some out that I thought would look okay. Okay, where is it? That's there. I left it in the bag. And I'm stitching this on 40 count light mocha. And there we go. Look how dainty that looks on the 40 count. And I love her. She's legless, but I love her. So yeah. I did get a bit mixed up doing this around here, but I got there in the end. That fly is really annoying me. And then my next whip, I stitched on this last night. It is Yasmin's Made with Love, Never Forget. And I just love this. I love these birds. I love this border. So my thread for the wording is not going to show up. So I have decided to use it's the thread for the outer outer bit of the heart words. So I am using DMC, and I won that chart off Yaz, and I have, she very kindly sent me some of the Tom and Lily threads, so I'm using those as well. Beautiful, beautiful colours. And this is on a piece of 36 count pearl grey linen. And there we are. So I thought I'd finished both the birds, but I haven't. I have got some stitches to put in the tail feathers, and I've made a start on the flowers on that border bit there, and also made a start on the wording in the middle. I think that is just absolutely gorgeous. Love, love, love it. Where's my chart? So this one is Long Dog Samplers, the Pilgrim, and I stitched this on a Sunday evening. So the hashtags that I'm using are My First Long Dog Sal, Let's Get the Dogs Out Sal, and Long Dog Samplers Sunday. Is it Sunday or is it Sundays? I can't remember. It's in the description box down below anyway. I've not got the threads out because you see them every time. Anchor Black, DMC White, Carrie's Creations Old World Red, which is for the wedding. And I am on page 10. Let's get this right. Page 10. Is it all in? Yeah, there we go. And that's where I'm at. So page 10 is getting well on the way to being finished. I don't think I'll get it finished this Sunday. I think it'll take me another session, I would think. But I really, really love stitching this. I've been stitching since I had my surgery, but I get a bit restless. So perhaps not quite as much as I might do normally. And I've already been looking at long dogs thinking, oh, what shall I do next? I'm not saying that I'm going to start one straight away because I might just like a little bit of a break. But we shall see. As I said before, I do have Rollo Lorene in my stash. So it will probably be that one. And then final whip. I have got quite a lot done on this actually. It's Birdie's Crossing No More version 2. And I'm just using a variety of, oh I'm so sorry, of Victorian Motto sampler threads. And I'm nearly done. I am having a bit of an issue actually with I want to try and line up this motif with the same one at the bottom because it is on the chart, it doesn't line up. And I wasn't going to bother, and then I thought, oh no, I am. But by the time I decided, I'd got most of the wording in. So I decided just to swap around transphobia and bigotry at the bottom. But then transphobia goes a little bit too far, and I really do not want to have to take out more wording and move it about. So it might not be exact, but I'm going to see what I can do. So I have got quite a lot of this done. I've just been sitting in an afternoon and I've been putting more than one thread in. So it won't be too long before it's finished. And then I'm going to choose something else, I think, as a thread a day piece. So those are all my whips. So a little bit of haul. So my fabric of the month from West Green Loft Yarns came in, and this is July, and it's Bath Stone. And I'm just I mean, I haven't used any of them yet, but I am just loving these. I don't know how long I'll keep it going, probably at least till the end of the year, maybe longer, I don't know yet. I might count next year and choose a different count for next year, we'll see. But yeah, absolutely loving these. And then Lucy, I think it is, Hoops and Crosses. She showed something that she was going to be releasing, and this one is called Spark, and I just bought the PDF, and it says on it, the world can be scary and dark, so be gentle with yourself and tend to your spark. And I just thought that was great. course I couldn't just buy one. Please look away if you are offended by swearing. This one is Sweary Cat. And I have actually kitted this up. I was intent on starting it sometime after I'd had my surgery. And then I decided, no, I'm going to finish my No More sampler and then I'm going to use this one for my thread a day. Now I'm not sure whether I'm going to give it away. My eldest daughter, he used to be her manager, and then when they joined both the stores together he became her assistant manager. And when if she's on with him and she's getting ready to finish her shift, he will say to her, off you, or off. So I did think I might stitch that and give it to her to give to him. I will probably stitch it again for me. So yeah, that's my haul. I do have an order in with 123 Stitch. I sold I sold quite a few charts, and I needed a chart for something, and I couldn't find what I wanted in the UK, so I had a look on 123 Stitch, found something that's perfect, and I thought I can't just order that, so I ordered a couple of things off my wish list. Yeah, so that's that. So quick life update. As you can see, I had my surgery last Thursday. As far as I know, it went really, really well. And I'm kind of just because obviously when I saw the consultant, he said he didn't think it was cancer, but the surgeon thinks it is. So I'm just going to have to wait and see. Yeah, it went really, really well. Didn't feel a thing. I was awake all the way through. Extremely nervous. I've been getting worked up since Sunday and my surgery was Thursday. But the surgeon was lovely. He said, I can tell that you're really, really nervous, so I'm going to see if I can get you in sooner. It's not fair to leave you sitting there for an hour or two. So I don't know what time I should have gone, but I was out and home for about 12:30, so they couldn't have been nicer. I couldn't have asked for better care. They were absolutely wonderful. People slam our NHS. I know I've had a long wait, but that's not their fault. Yeah, they were absolutely fantastic. So the dressing is, as you can see, it's a bit manky. It's bled a bit. But it can't be changed because it's actually sutured to my ear. So I go back tomorrow to get it looked at, and hopefully the skin graft will take. So I've got another another lovely there where they took the graft from. But hopefully it'll all go well. And the histology results will take 6 to 8 weeks apparently, so I've got quite a long wait for those to come back and actually see. So yeah, said the place where the graft is will be quite thin, but yeah, it's fine. It's done, and it's taken me a while to get calmed down afterwards as well, which I don't know. I should really have gone to the doctors beforehand and said, can you give me something to calm me down, but I didn't. So yeah, so just see how things go, and hope that they've got it all, which I think they will have done. Fingers crossed. So yeah, that's everything. I'm going to go now, get tidied up, and then maybe go for a walk. I just feel a bit crap sometimes. I think because I'm so worked up and everything, I just feel a bit crap sometimes. So yeah, so I will see you in a couple of weeks' time, hopefully. Hopefully I will have my No More sampler finished by then, and I might have my sweary cat started. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your lovely comments. Just thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you that just keeps coming back. So yeah, see you in a couple of weeks. Take care everybody, and enjoy every single stitch. Bye.